Good morning. This is Chandra Rankin with Coffee with Chandra coming straight to you out of the Heartland. And I have not recorded anything for a while, but I am starting this little regimen. I don't know if you call it a regimen or a habit, creating a new habit. But I am going to an event in about 3 weeks, and one of the keynote speakers there is Al Elrod. Hal Elrod. It's early. And he wrote the book Miracle Morning. He had created this habit to really take control back of his life, and the steps that he took ended up being called the Miracle Morning. He didn't create it to be like this big, fantastic, world changing thing, but it kind of is. So I'm going to bring you kind of just briefly what I'm doing today. I got up early, and I'm not always a morning person, as I'm sure some of you are not. Um, Lately, I have been setting the alarm till like the last second before I have to get up and go to work. I mean, like ridiculous amounts. And I really want to take my life back and create some habits that really will serve me as a long lasting thing. One is regarding shedding of weight I don't want. And I have started doing the keto diet, but I really just want to ramp that up a little bit by working out a little bit in the morning. And that's just never worked for me in the past. So I wanted to give this a shot. And I shouldn't even say that. I'm just going to say I'm going to start doing it. So I just wanted to tell you what some of the things are that he has in his book that he does every day. And it's a combination of a bunch of different things I would say the gurus do every day. And most people don't do all of these, they do one or two, but I'm going to do this. So I wanted to bring you my first morning, not glamorous. I got up probably an hour earlier than yesterday. He recommends doing at least 30 minutes earlier than you have been, but it's just taken me a little bit to get going, and I haven't done my hair. I brushed my teeth, washed my face, that's about it. So the first thing is, and I'm going to keep this very brief, but the first thing is just waking up and having some silence. And he says, imagine the first 6 minutes of your day, and these 6 minutes expand into the next half hour or hour if you got up an hour earlier. So the first one is silence. Do you wake up and start going a million miles an hour? Because sometimes you just need to soak that in and wake up because you've hit that reset button and really just bask and soak it into your fingers get all printy kind of thing. Silence. Just lay there for a moment and focus on the things that oh, I feel so good because this is happening. Focus on those things. Really focus on gratitude as well, and you should be focusing on gratitude before you go to bed, so that might even be the first thought, hopefully, when you wake up. The second minute, according to Hal, is do your affirmations. And a lot of times you start saying these affirmations, everyone's heard of them, and it seems like these things that are completely out of your range that will happen. But I say do something one step better. Like, instead of, I want to get up 2 hours earlier, if that's your real goal, I'm going to get up 15 minutes earlier. And give yourself affirmations on doing a great job on that. Don't lie to yourself, because your brain knows when you're lying, and that will just derail your whole process. So tell yourself that you're proud of you, and it works really well to do it in the mirror so you're looking into your own eyes. So you know. Let's say that you're an amazing human being in this body that takes you from place to place, and show some gratitude to your body as well. But say affirmations that really are meaningful but aren't out of the range of believability to yourself. Your third minute is visualization. And again, I've done vision boards. A lot of people have done vision boards, all these visualizations of things that you maybe don't quite believe yet in your mind. So visualize maybe just doing those things that you know you can accomplish today. I will get these 5 things done on my list. I will get up early. So visualize yourself getting up early, maybe close your eyes, picture it in color, and imagine yourself laying there for a minute first, soaking it in, being grateful, then getting up with an amazing attitude and a smile on your face and going forward with your entire day in that mind frame. And now I'll open my eyes back up. So visualize things that you believe, because that will take you further than if you're trying to lie to yourself. Your fourth minute is scribing, and I love this one. I don't know how many notebooks, but I started to dedicate one, and it on the front it has the best thoughts ever. And I started to dedicate that one just to gratitude. Scribing is basically journaling. And I believe in the things that I've read, the things that I've known and understood, to really focus on gratitude. So that's all I'm going to talk about this morning, is super, super important. List things you're grateful for. And once you start acknowledging some of those, you will write pages and pages and you will never run out of material. You might think, oh, can I even write an entire page worth of stuff that I'm grateful for? I guarantee you. I'm grateful this morning that it's really nice out. I actually, I'm dressed a little more warmly because it's cool. I'm grateful to hear the birds singing. I'm grateful for my tomato plants that have some tomatoes on them right next to me. Think of all the things, the smell of fresh cut grass, the fact that you woke up today. Any day's a good day if you woke up above ground, right? So, scribing is your fourth one. Minute 5 is reading. I will raise my hand right now and say I am the worst, and I shouldn't even say that I need to really take time for myself to read. Typically, what I'll do is I will utilize an audiobook, and there's nothing wrong with that. But there's something about reading words on a page that really speak to you. I just finished an audiobook yesterday. It was an 8-hour audiobook, and I re-listened to some of the different segments and things, but it was Ask and It Is Given by Abraham Hicks, and that was an amazing book. I do recommend that. And I actually just started another audiobook last night, You Are a Badass. So if you have not heard of that, I have heard great things about it, and a lot of people have said it was life-changing. So I'm like, oh, I better check it out, right? So that's my next one. But there is something to really just sitting down and reading the words on a page and turning every single page, that physical manifestation of it. So the book I'm going to be reading, I don't have it right in front of me, but it's a prayer book on Psalm 91. It's actually for people in the military, which I'm not, but I thought I would give that a shot. I'm very interested in the topic of prayer, so that seemed like a great book for me, and one of my friends loaned it to me. The last one, minute 6, is exercise. And again, I am very sporadic in exercising, but in my weight shedding that I'm doing, I really want to just ramp that up. So he recommends even just doing 3 minutes. I know he said that Robert Kiyosaki, who, if you don't know him, you better Google him, Rich Dad Poor Dad, and authored many other books. So really exercise, getting your blood pumping, getting that mayonnaise pumping through your veins first thing, right? So even if you do only 3 minutes, that's huge. And I think I can do that, right? Just sit down, do as many push-ups as you can, then do as many sit-ups as you can, do some jumping jacks, and then you're good. Because the coffee, is not gonna only cut it. You gotta actually do something else besides putting things in your body. So those are the things I'm gonna work on. This is my very first miracle morning, and I'm gonna have so many going forward, but I just wanted to document my first one. And like I said, not fancy, not glamorous. I literally got out of bed, threw some clothes on, and here I am. So you can do this too. And I just wanted to share that with you to give you a little inspiration, a little background on what it is. And I'm so excited to see him speak next month because I think it'll be really, really enlightening and just super inspirational. So, anyway, have a great day. Let me know in the comments if you try these 6 out, and I'd love to know how you do on these. Have an amazing day, and I will catch you in the next video. Ciao. I don't know if I can stop streaming. I might have to. Sorry, bear with me. My phone's sideways now. I don't know if it's going to let me stop my video. I want to